Hey loves, welcome or welcome back to my channel. It's Angelica aka Angie B. Welcome or welcome back, and today I am going to be showing you how to make my mind-blowing hair treatment for extreme moisture and hair growth. So subscribe if this seems like something you'd like to see often. Natural hair tips, all about growing healthy long natural hair. That is what I do on this channel, and I post videos Wednesdays and Sundays. Let's get into it. So what you're going to need to make this treatment is 1 avocado. This depends on how much hair you have. You could possibly use a half an avocado or even less than half. This just depends on how much hair you have. So if you like to eat avocado, make sure that you don't make too much for nothing. I learned this little avocado trick, and here's the bad thing, guys. I cannot stand the taste of avocado. I cannot eat it at all. It is one of the foods I really wish I could eat, but unfortunately I can't. So it is just a hair treatment to me. So I just cut off that little part that looked a little dark because you don't want anything looking all weird in your hair. So you want to go ahead and just chop it in little pieces in the little seed. It's crazy that I know all these avocado hacks and I do not eat avocado. But anyway, you just want to cut it in there. You don't have to, but I like to just because it already makes it easier. It's already in chunks. You don't have to chop it on a chopping board, and all you need to do is just scoop that out and it just comes out in little pieces. Put it into the bowl, and if you're using it my way, oh, here's a little knife hack as well. Just hit the seed and it comes out so perfect and clean. So actually I use like 1 and let me say 2/4, something like that. Yes, a little bit less than a half. And yes, that is what it looks like. So you just want to put it in a bowl. Now here's the first option. You can go ahead and mash everything together with a fork, but I decided to use this hand blender by Kenwood. You can use any kind of, NutriBullet hand blender, any kind of thing with a blade. This is what I suggest, only because you don't know what kind of avocado you're gonna get. Maybe you do, but like the one I was using actually is one of those that's slightly more like watery. It doesn't mash as easily, but if you're using one of those that just like mushes into like mashed potatoes easily, you could possibly get away with just using a fork. But I would highly suggest using some sort of a hand blender like this to get the initial mix, just to blend everything and make it a nice creamy texture. And now we are using some honey, and this is chikuni honey, which is just local honey, and some pure almond oil. So I'm using a full tablespoon of honey. Honey is a humectant, so it is amazing for your hair, and later on I'll be getting into some serious benefits of the avocado, but for now we're just getting into the recipe. So first you want to use that honey, and then about 3/4 of a tablespoon of almond oil. Now I wanted to make this very easy and available for everyone, and like easy access, so I didn't want to put any complicated oils or anything. If you don't have almond oil, you can use olive oil. If you don't have olive oil, you can use jojoba oil. You can use any carrier oil. You can even use castor oil, but only a little bit. You don't want it to make your hair sticky because the honey is already on the sticky side, and that oil just helps add some nourishing benefits, and the honey and the oil just help bind this together nice and easy as well. Sorry for that creaky door. Anyway, I went ahead and blended it again so that it could just seamlessly blend without having to like separate or anything like that. And now we are going to transfer it into a different bowl. But the key is we are using a sieve. And the reason why we're doing this is because just in case there's some little chunks that you missed, you don't want those getting in your hair. It seems like it could be difficult, but it's actually not. You just need to keep moving the stuff around and like mashing it down into the sieve, and it just goes through very easily. This took me about a minute and a half, maybe 2 minutes to get it all through. So trust me, it looks like it's just gonna sit on top, but it will easily go through the sieve. And as I'm doing this, you can see there are still some little chunks of avocado and like fibers from the skin where I might have scraped too much. So the sieve will definitely help that. You don't have to put it in a glass bowl. I just wanted it to be extra, and I wanted you guys to be able to easily see it. So I just went ahead and mixed it up all together one last time so you can make sure. And doesn't that just look gorgeous? The color is amazing. It is nice and shiny and smooth, and it just looks like you want to put it in your hair or eat it. So this is what it looks like literally minutes later. My hair was already washed. Now you can do this as a pre-poo. I know some people prefer to do it that way, but I find that it's counterintuitive. I think that's the word, counterintuitive. I don't think it works as well because it's like deep conditioning your hair and then washing it. It just makes no sense. It would just make your hair dry. If you're worried about the particles getting stuck in your hair, you could possibly do this like one day and then co-wash a different day or something like that, but I was not worried about that. So I went and I was getting very generous amounts, just like how I would with a deep conditioner, but slightly more because it doesn't have any like thickening agents. It just absorbs straight into your hair. So I went for the roots and then also focusing a lot on the ends because the ends are the oldest and driest parts of your hair that need the most attention. So I was going ahead and just putting it through, and here I was like, oh my god, this is actually making my hair feel soft. So I'm not going to lie, I didn't necessarily have any expectations for this avocado mask because I was like, it's one of those things, some things on YouTube, DIYs and everything, don't always work, or maybe they just work much better for other people, but not for you. So I had no expectations, but I'll be giving you those results very soon. Hint, they're good. So anyway, I was going ahead and twisting up every single section after putting the avocado in it. I was not detangling or combing, only because if they happen to be any tiny bits that even pass through the sieve, then you kind of be breaking them up and making them even more embedded into your hair. And also I will detangle my hair when I'm styling it, so I do not want, when I'm moisturizing it, so I don't want to go ahead and do it all over again. So as you can see, I'm going section by section. And the reason I'm doing this is because also when I'm rinsing it out, it'll be easier for me to rinse it out section by section and focus. And I can see every single place to know that there's nothing like stuck in my hair, to make sure that it's all rinsed out. And yes, that is the main reason I put it in sections. And if you have thick hair like me, it is just so much easier to manage. So now is the perfect time for us to get into the benefits of avocado. Why would you even want to put this mask in your hair? I'm going to tell you. So first of all, I'm going to mention this first only because I know it's one of the most asked questions when it comes to avocado, and this is that it contains biotin. Yes, it does. It contains a lot of biotin, which is very beneficial for your hair. Unfortunately, putting biotin on top of your hair has basically no effect. It's more like a sales gimmick. Whenever you see shampoos or conditioners that say contain biotin, it basically does nothing for your hair when you put it on your hair. However, if you put it in your body, it has amazing effects. So for you to get the avocado effects, for you to get the biotin effects so for you to get the biotin effects that are presented by the avocado, you'll have to eat it. Unfortunately, like I said, I can't stand avocado. I do not eat avocado. But if you do, please eat the avocado. You get so many benefits from the biotin. So let's get into the points that actually are useful to you when you put this mask on your hair. So first of all, avocado is extremely nourishing and moisturizing. It also contains natural oils that are highly beneficial for dry and dehydrated hair. And if you know me, I have very dry hair naturally. My hair is also very coily, so it's more prone to breakage and dryness. And this is just amazing for that. I did have a good feeling that it might be better than other things I've tried, only because my hair loves avocado oil so much. It's literally my favorite carrier oil. So I knew that there's a good chance that this mask could work, but I was like, let's see. Also, one thing I didn't mention in the method area is that most people put an egg into the mixture to add a little bit of protein in it. My hair doesn't respond very well to egg, so I decided to leave that out. And also, I have low porosity hair, so every time I do some kind of a deep conditioner, I go ahead and go under heat. So if you put an egg under heat, you literally have scrambled eggs in your hair. So yeah, I don't think you want that. Anyway, more benefits. Avocado is rich in vitamins that are great for your scalp and help your scalp stay nice and nourished and hydrated. It also helps your hair look much more shiny and feel more hydrated. It also has minerals like potassium and magnesium, which are not necessarily easily found in hair products all the time, and this is something that's extremely beneficial from the avocado. It can help seal your cuticle, which makes your hair shaft look much more smoother and healthier and shiny. And naturally, anytime your hair looks a little bit more smooth, it automatically looks a little bit more shiny. And last thing, like what I said earlier, your hair is basically dead once it grows out of your hair. So the best thing you can do is nourish your scalp and eat an amazing diet. So if you can, if you're not like me, include avocados and other vitamin-rich foods into your diet and you will see amazing results. So as you can see, I used up the entire mask and I tied my hair up and I went under heat for 30 minutes, and this is what my hair was like when I washed it out. When I tell you, I was so amazed. Like, even while I was washing my hair, I was shook. It's the softest my hair has ever felt. So soft that I think I can only use this once a month, or else I'm going to get moisture overload. It is that hydrating and nourishing. My hair feels extremely amazing. The only thing I can tell you is just try it and you'll know what it feels like. And I always say this: if your hair is hydrated, moisturized, nourished, you'll start to see hair growth so much faster, because it means your hair is going to break less. Now, don't say, can I do this 3-4 times a week? No, too much of a good thing is bad. So now I was just showing you my quick moisturizing routine. I just showed it on one little section so you can see what I do. I'm pretty sure I've shown this in other videos, but you might have not seen it. So this is where I detangle. I use this new detangling brush. This is like maybe the 3rd or 4th time I'm using it, and I love it so much. So everything will be linked in the description box below. And this oil mix I'm using right here, I make it myself. I will link it in the eye on top so you can check that out. So I just run this down my hair, go through again a little bit, and then I go and do twists. Now I usually do 4 to 6 big twists in my hair, but because I might be wearing a wig soon, because my birthday's coming up and I might not want to put all that energy into my hair, I just might want to pop a wig on. So look at how hydrated my twists were looking. This is why I did the little twists, and I can easily wear a wig on top of this and it will be nice and flat. So what I do is, especially when I do these little ones, I like to tie them back when they dry, just so that the hair is stretched a little bit at the roots and it doesn't like puff up and look all bumpy under my wig. And I can actually wear this as a style sometimes. So I loved how this turned out. If you want more kind of stuff like this, let me know in the comment section below. Subscribe if you didn't in the beginning by hitting my face, and watch the 2 videos on the side of the screen if you'd like to see more videos. Bye!